What's up, fools? You just tuned into a timeless reading here for our Taurus Bull Gang. Thank you so much for coming back. If you are a new viewer, welcome. Thank you for checking on in with us. Grab some popcorn, grab some wine, hang out with us. All right. Like I said, you just tuned into a timeless reading here for the Taurus Nation. I am a Taurus myself, so I do love reading for this collective. If you like what we're talking about here, if you like our brand, go ahead and give us a follow, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell whenever you want to be notified of whenever we drop some videos. All right, guys, so let's see what we got going on for you. Going to do a basic Celtic cross spread. I've been going live on TikTok lately, and I've been feeling like there's a lot of people that want to know about love, and I love love, but I think these readings are just so much more powerful. Our centered energy here is the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Yes, gang, 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 gang. All right. All right, all right, Taurus. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, you got things lining up for you. Finally, you got things lining up for you, Taurus. I can identify with this. I feel this. I feel this. I feel this. Let's keep pulling on this, all right? I do feel like you could have been working on something for quite some time here. I feel like there may have been obstacles in the way of you trying to get this thing off the ground. If you're trying to get this thing rocking and rolling, let me go ahead and break here. Whenever I'm called to break the deck, that means there is something that needs to be broken. I feel like you may have passed that threshold. You may have broken that glass ceiling that was holding you back. I do feel like it was all mental. I do feel like it was all a mental game. I'm not feeling like there is many external factors to this. I feel like you were the one doing it to yourself, Taurus. And I feel like the more that you step into your truth, the more that you push for this thing that wasn't working out for some time, then the more you're calling in your people. It could be here in the physical or in the metaphysical. The more you be you, the more you stand into your strength, the more you stand into your power, the more you... Oh, look at that. We got the Empress energy. Okay, Taurus. Yo, this is your card, Taurus. This is your card. This is your card. All right, Taurus. You are attracting it. You are bringing it in. You are calling it in. You are no longer chasing. You're not playing the cat and mouse game anymore. You're in a space where you're like, yo, I deserve this. I'm going to call it in for me. I'm going to curate it. Six of Wands in the reverse here for past issues. Yeah, I do feel like, yes, this was definitely a Six of Wands in the reverse is telling me that no, you couldn't get it off the ground in the past. It was just something that was really hard to get through. Look at this. In your immediate past, you have Ace of Swords, which tells me you just had like a huge mental breakthrough. Like you just had such a... I feel like you underwent this aha moment. You underwent this aha energy. You're just so clear on what it is that you want, or not even what you want, what you have to do to make it work for you. I feel like you didn't allow failure to keep you down. Failure is a learning tool. It's not a place to be. We got the Three of Swords in reverse here for your crowning thoughts. I think before you were being called to be brave, and I do feel like you're moving forward with courage. See, having courage is being scared but doing it anyway. I do feel like you're in that. You are in that energy here. You're like, you know what, this may not work again, but that is not going to stop me from moving forward with it. You know, I'm tired of hesitating. I'm tired of stutter stepping. I'm tired of having one foot in, one foot out. Balls to the wall, right? We got the Wheel of Fortune that's coming out in the immediate future here. I'm feeling like I do feel like your fear here is that you're not going to be heard. Your fear here is that you're not going to be well received. Wow, this is hitting right here. This This is so it right here. I can totally. Okay, so when I'm doing these readings, like I said, I'm a Taurus. I try to remove myself from all any biases that I may have within oneself. I try to push them to the side. But this reading right here is really hitting because I feel all the vibes. Biggest fear is that you're not going to be heard. Biggest fear is that you're not going to be well received. They're not going to hear you out. They're not going to want to hear your side of the story. Let's see how others see you. Thank you. Seven of Wands in the reverse. I do see that people realize that you can't get that you're kind of stepping away from this frequency of resistance. You are in a state of just letting it flow now. You're like, I feel like you're loosening your grip. You're releasing control here. You're giving it up to a higher power. People are seeing that. They're acknowledging that. What are your hopes, though? What are you really hoping? What are you wishing for? The King of Cups. You're hoping that... I'm going to pull one more card on this because this can go... Knight of Pentacles in the reverse on top of the King of Cups. Interesting. I'm really feeling like this instant energy. I feel like you're just so tired of waiting for it. Like, I feel like you want it to happen immediately. Like, you're like, yo, I've been working at this for so long now. Like, I deserve it and I want it to happen right now. You're tired of taking the slow route. You're tired of this going inch by inch by inch. You're tired of starting the car back up and then breaking down and then giving it a tune up and then it breaking down again. Like, you're just so tired of it. Like, you're just ready to flow. You're ready to live in that happy space that you've been yearning for. We got the Devil in your outcome here. The Devil is not... I need people to understand that the Devil is just a frequency. I do feel like whatever it is that you're working on or whatever it is that you're giving up, I do see you putting more hard work into it in your in the material world. I see you working more towards it. I feel like before it was hard to find time for it. I don't know. I'm feeling like you were just allowing everyone else's stuff to get in the way, but now I feel like you're truly committing to it. You're becoming like obsessed with it. I'm not sure what it is. It could be a person. Is it a person? Is it a business venture? Is it a project? Is it an occupation? I just feel like you are emitting these frequencies that say like, hey, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. I am no longer... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Eight of Wands coming right towards you. And that's because you finally learned... I'm feeling like there's balance here. Like you finally learned how to just balance it. All right, we're going to pull on... I always like to pull on the shadow ends of things because the shadow is always what needs light, right? The shadow is the part that always needs the most light. So let's dig into your crowning thoughts here. I am feeling, like I said, a little doubt. You're moving forward in spite of the fear that you're feeling. And you know what? That's because you still have a lot of ego that you need to get through. Look, you got King of Cups in the reverse. So right now you're in the King of Cups in reverse energy and you desire to be in the King of Cups upright. Look at this. King of Cups reverse. And then we got your King of Cups right here upright. All right, you want to be able to live in your happiness. You want to be able to live just in this. You want to be able to flow. But I do feel like there's like, just a little blockage right now. But it's not nothing that it's not nothing that's going to stop you. It's not nothing that's harmful. Could be just a lesson learned. And I really do feel like the lesson that needs to be learned here is this ego that you still have inside of you. Like, you need to understand your ego is there. Your ego is not real. You create the ego, guys. You create the ego. And I feel like it's still there. It's still loud. It's still proud. Your ego is what stops you from doing a lot of things. It's like this false pride that you have, like this false sense of security, but it's just not true. And once you learn how to navigate the ego and what it does and what it's there for, then you can have more of a lighthearted energy towards it. You'll have more of a lighthearted energy towards it. Having an inflated ego it can be quite dangerous, honestly. It can stop you from moving forward. It can keep you in a place of fear. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Taurus. I think that's the overall message here. You got to work on that ego. Got a huge ego. Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. You know, even though you are in the Empress energy here, Taurus, I do feel like you could be attracting from a place of ego. Like, I deserve this. You know, it was my birthright. I worked hard for this, you know? And although those things can be true, it doesn't mean that there's like a sense of entitlement attached to it. There's a sense of entitlement attached to it. There's a dark side and there's a light side and there's a dark side to it. This is where this Wheel of Fortune, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is where this Wheel of Fortune is coming in right now. Depending on how you move, yo, it could be your time or it could not be your time. You have to be careful how you're operating, Taurus. You have to be careful how you're operating. You need to be attracting from a place of love, from a place of creation, from a place of divinity, not from a place of I deserve it, it is mine. Although all of those things can be true, be careful what it's rooted in. Is it rooted in pride? Is it rooted in entitlement? Is it rooted in money? Or is it rooted in the sake of creation, of changing humanity, of something that's bigger than yourself? Because yes, Taurus, you are the Empress. You can make anything happen for yourself, but just be careful where you're rooting it in. You have to be careful. I do feel like there's, like I said, there is a sense of balance here that needs to be checked. 12:12 on the clock. Just really need to be careful where we're operating from, okay? Taurus, good luck on this situation. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for coming by. Leave us comments in the comment section if you can identify with whatever the heck was coming out here. Like I said, we're reading energy. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when we drop videos in the future. Thanks, Taurus. Have a wonderful evening.